Greetings, it's me, Kerie Crystal Moonrise, and welcome to this episode of Kerie's Quick Tarot. This is Palo Santo, okay? So, this actually has a very nice sweet aroma. And what this does that's a little different than sage is it helps to sweeten the atmosphere, right? And so I figured I'd use some Palo Santo today. So, all right. So, so welcome to this episode of Kerie's Quick Tarot. I'm Kerie Crystal Moonrise, and let's get into it. Let's see what I'm to relay from the energy today. All right, and this video is sponsored by LegacyKeyLeaf.com, your one-stop shop for your spiritual intention supplies. All right, such as Palo Santo sticks. Huh? Yeah. All right, so let's see what's going on in the energy. Source, higher self, Holy Spirit, guides, angels of the highest vibration, ancestors who love me. What is a message that I'm to relay? Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. All right. There's a couple of cards. All right. So we've got this Five of Pentacles card here. Okay. This is signifying that someone is going through a tough time. 5 is also a number that kind of represents the idea of change. And so perhaps someone may be going through a situation that they're experiencing some change from being in a bit of a destitute situation, right? And then we've got the Ten of Wands card here, and this is someone who is passionately taking all their passions and kind of moving in a new direction in order to see how to make better use of them, right? Okay, then we've got this Three of Wands card, and this is signifying someone who's looking to go in a new direction or taking the wands here, right? There's a change happening. There's a change. So someone's changing direction, maybe because they had to. I mean, look at this situation. They landed in a pretty, I don't want to say terrible, but maybe a terrible situation where they really have to do something different, right? With their skill set. Okay, so perhaps if this resonates with you, perhaps you have to do something different with your skill set. And, perhaps you have to look forward in a new direction and kind of see, okay, how do I move forward? But if you notice, with all of this, whatever happened here that landed you or whoever this message resonates for, in this destitute situation, you're still standing, right? Taking your skill set and you know what? I'm gonna still manage to figure this out, right? And look forward with optimism and see, okay, how do I take this barren land here and turn it into something special, right? And look here, with that type of an outlook and perspective, there's this card here, the Six of Cups. This is a card that's kind of representing assistance, right? Going from a position of being in a destitute, what do? I got to change. Things aren't working out. I got to move in a different direction, take my skill set and turn some barren land into something really spectacular. But sometimes we have to remember we're not alone on this journey, right? Sometimes Source Creator will allow situations to help us become stronger and to help us also see who has our back, right? Who's in our corner, and will sometimes send folks our way who want to lend a helping hand and who mean us well on our journey. And because there's enough people out there who don't mean us well, right? But when we can come across situations and circumstances where our angels and our ancestors and Source Creator affords us opportunities to exchange energy with individuals who actually mean us well, that's special. Okay? So in this situation, perhaps you're finding yourself in a tough time, and you gotta take your skill set and figure out, okay, how do I do something different? You have the talents, you have the skills, right? And so it's taking some of those and figuring out how to turn nothing into something. And as you take that step forward, as you move forward in that action momentum, opportunities will open up for you, because that's what happens when we start to take the action steps. No matter what happens with people who may not be for us and want to see us stay in a destitute situation, there's always someone out there that Source Creator has, that their heart gets touched to assist us in some way, shape, or form. And isn't that beautiful? Isn't that special? And what do we do when those types of situations come up? We express gratitude. We say thank you. So perhaps this may be your journey out there. Whoever's resonating with this message, perhaps you may be here. Maybe you're not in these other steps yet. Or perhaps you're here on your journey, right? Maybe this is someone else's story. Perhaps they're here, or they're picking up with their skill sets. Or perhaps you've already picked up with your skill set and you're moving in a different direction already. Or perhaps you've already moved in a different direction and this is the next step that may be coming forward for you as you take that momentum. You know, the helping hands that start to show up that actually want to assist you in your journey. And isn't that beautiful? That's beautiful, right? Let me see if there's anything else. Source, Higher Self, Holy Spirit, guys. Look at that. We've got the Wheel of Fortune card. Okay? Wheel of Fortune. You can have whatever you like, right? As you keep moving forward from this state, right? You're moving forward with your skill set in a new direction, you're gonna figure it out, or you figured it out, or you're figuring it out. Whatever part of the journey of the story that resonates with you. And as you have that assistance, Wheel of Fortune, you can have whatever you like as long as you keep the gratitude in your heart. Hold on to the vision of what it is that you are coming into agreement with in your heart space, right? With your connection to Source, with your connection to God, whoever it is that you call that energy to be, right? There's a reward for you. You have to keep your head up. And so whatever the situation was that really almost took you out and left you in a situation where you had to just pick up and you, even if you were limping, you were like, I'm going to move through this. Whatever that this may have been or may be or is for whoever's resonating with this message. You were down for the count, but you got up. Reminds me of a song. We fall down, but we get up, right? We fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. And then there's more. For a saint is just a sinner who fell down and got up. Wow. Anyway. Get up. Don't stay down there. Well, clearly you haven't stayed down there because you're moving. You're moving in a different direction. Okay? So let me see if there's any more. And look at that. At the bottom of the deck is the Empress card. Empress card. But perhaps you've moved through that. Perhaps you've moved through that. You're now finding yourself in an Empress energy, meaning, you know, you maintained your ability to be loving, kind, gentle, passionate, strong, emotionally stable. Keeping truth and justice and righteousness in the forefront, right? Perhaps you've managed to be able to do that. And this energy could be masculine or feminine, right? It's just showing a feminine on the card, right? But this is just energy. It's a feminine energy to be in this type of a state of being. Creative creator, right? Look at that. There's like so much to see here. Source, higher self, Holy Spirit, guides, angels of the highest vibration, ancestors who love me. What is the message? If there's anything else to end this reading off with, thank you so much. Thank you. This was nice. This was nice. Inspirational for me. Hopefully inspirational for whoever's watching. Even though these messages are considered to be entertainment for entertainment purposes, we take what resonates and leave the rest, right? But this card here, the Four of Cups, is signifying in all that you are, in all of your forward momentum of moving forward in order to realize your rewards and not going backwards to feel any burdens or any pains of the past, because you got up and you moved forward from that. Picked up all your skills and said, all right, figure out how to move forward from that, right? And some friends, family, well-wishers, sponsors. Let's call them sponsors. People that help to sponsor your recovery, right? Your recovery from whatever it is that may have put you in this type of a position in life. Always be grateful. Okay? Always be grateful. What are we looking at here? We're looking at a card here with someone who is looking at what he has, not realizing what's incoming. But it doesn't look like he can see what's incoming because he's so focused on what he has and the concept that what he has isn't enough. So when you're so focused on what you have not being enough, sometimes you miss the opportunities that are presented in front of you that could possibly be a sponsor, a helping hand, someone that's there to assist you to reaching your reward. So, moral of this story is pay attention and be grateful. Okay? In all of your forward movement, be grateful. Even when you feel you may have experienced or realized your reward, be grateful. Because there's always situations or circumstances that can present themselves that can land folks in a situation where they are down for the count again, to where they have to pick up again, to have to then take their skill sets somewhere else again. And it could be a loop. it can actually be a loop. This can be a loop if you don't express gratitude. So we don't miss the opportunities that are actually assistant for us on our journey. So be grateful. Okay, that's it. I'm done for now. Thank you so much for your time. I'm Kerie Crystal Moonrise. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up, or like, share, comment, subscribe, heart, all that fun social stuff. If you feel so inspired to give a donation, that would be appreciated as well. The links are in my description. It is in no way, I was about to say it's in no way, in other words, I don't do this for that. I do this because it's what I'm to do right now. And so that's why I do it. But this is an energetic exchange. So in this energetic exchange, for those who can give a thumbs up, I appreciate it. And for those who are able to give a monetary exchange, I appreciate it. Whatever is put on your heart to do is appreciated. Thank you. All right. So check the links in my bio or in my description. Visit my website and all that fun stuff. All right. That's enough talking right now. Peace. Bye. Until next time.
Feels good, feels great. Feels good to be alive. Here we go. Feels good, feels great. Feels good to be alive. I'm a moonlight.